I'm sure everybody can identify with the problem we are faced sometimes with situations when the horses come into the show arena. There's a judge's booth, there are some things that they haven't seen. Yeah, and I think Alex does a wonderful job just giving the horse confidence and not really forcing the issue, and just taking his time explaining to the horse that he doesn't need to argue about the things that he is resistant about. Yeah, he just slowly works his way through. Alex is not putting the horse under a lot of pressure to stop looking. Yeah, it is pretty much the same with a human being. We can't force a human being to relax either. Yeah, we can only help a human being to relax, and that's the same with the horse, and that's what we're doing here.
The horse is still too fresh, and they're trying to reestablish or establish some rhythm here, establish some balance, establish acceptance of the contact, which is all the things that we're looking for at the training level. And because Alex came out and the horse was feeling fresh, it's taking him a little bit longer today.
Yeah, important is again at this stage, when we position a horse a little bit deeper, that the horse doesn't take advantage of that situation and pulls all of a sudden a lot further down and is extremely strong on the forehand. Yeah, we don't have it in this case, but that's something we have to be concerned with. All we're doing right now is keeping him supple through his pole. Yeah, the horse seems to be carrying himself with a little bit more confidence. That's what we need to do to get him more relaxed. We also see here another very important aspect in the beginning, that the horse is really in front of the leg. Yeah, we don't see that Alex is constantly using his legs to push the horse forward. Yeah, to me that is a very, very important issue when we start out with a warm-up. Yeah, we see the rider can keep his heels down. It's not constantly urging the horse on. Yeah, another important thing to look at this time is that the horse is fairly even on both reins. Yeah, here and there. At least right now, it is my impression that he's a little bit harder on the right side, Alex. Yeah, and it's definitely one thing we want to address in the beginning. Therefore, we want to make sure that the horse is responding to the inner leg. So, what we could do, Alex, we could go down the long side and ask for a few steps, a little bit shoulder forward position. Yeah, even in the rising trot. Yeah. And let's keep him slightly right positioned. That's it. Yeah. When we feel the horse is a little bit more supple through the inner rein, yeah, then we try to give the inner hand again a little forward, try to pat him a moment on the back, and we tell him, yes, this is what we want, this is the suppleness that we're trying to achieve. Yeah. And we keep supporting this quite a bit with your inner leg, Alex, that he is paying attention to you and not to the flowers outside. Yeah, very good. As you know too, yeah, he should pay attention to your inner leg also a little bit more in the corners, and that means when he comes slightly above the bit, yeah, we should not ignore it. We shouldn't make a big deal, but we should not ignore it, and we should address the problem. That means when you feel he's approaching the short side and he's falling already before the corner, a little bit against your inner leg, then make momentarily a 10 to 15 meter circle and try to do it in the corner. Yeah? And let's see if we can ask at that time for a little bit more flexion. Yeah? And let's make a smaller circle right there. Almost think you want to make the circle a little bit bigger from your inner leg. Yeah? That's okay. And go on. That's good. Good. Yeah? And again, to be a little bit more that we explain things to Alex's horse a little bit better. Let's go a step further, Alex, and let's change direction, and we'll go a moment into a position where we ask him for leg yielding. Yeah? So let's go ahead, let's keep the rising trot a moment, and let's go on the next long side, a few steps leg yielding away from your right leg, because that's the leg we want him to pay attention more. Yeah? To the left side he seems a little bit more willing. When he comes above the bit and he stiffens in his back, use an exercise, use a movement like a circle with a little bit more flexion to put him again on the bit, yeah, to get him loose in his back again, yeah. For instance, right there, circle left, left bend, good, yeah. Oh, sorry, I was in your way. Good. And straight ahead again. And another circle right there. And keep your hands really low and wide at that time. Yeah, we want to still give him comfort in his back. Good. And now we would go a step further. Let's say he's still looking at things. Let's go back to walk a moment. And let's see if we can make him pay attention and walk a little bit more. And we keep the corner right here at K. Yeah. And we'll see if we can make him on the circle a little bit more responsive to your inner leg. And if he doesn't want to go to the corner, turn again left. So let's make a circle right around me. That's good. Good. That's it. Good. And now we slowly go a little bit more leg yielding like away from me towards the corner. Yeah? So that he is learning to pay attention to your inner leg. Yeah? And remember, anytime when he has the tendency to look at things and come and almost has the tendency to get a moment more on his hind legs and stand up, as soon as you can add your leg and turn him, yeah? So in case he does look at things, turn immediately to the left, that's it. The more you turn him, the less he has a chance to come up real quick and stand on his hind legs, yeah? And let's go a little bit deeper leg yielding into the corner, yeah? That's it. As soon as he comes up, again turning with a little bit more bending, hands really low, and turn him a little tighter. Very good. That's good. As soon as he gives in, be positive, pat him again, yeah? So that he knows we're momentarily firm with him, yeah? We're not overdoing it, we're momentarily firm, explaining to him what we want, and then we're very positive afterwards, just like that.